Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Tonight, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light drafts. Friday, July 10th, first pitch is at 7 p.m. May the Force be with you on Star Wars Night with post-game kids glow around the bases with special lightsaber training packs.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, we are back, and with us today is General Blaine Holt, and there's a lot of things on your plate, General. What do you want to go to first?
I'm juggling. Why don't we talk about a Pakistan 737?
What the hell happened to that, and what happened to the pilots?
Well, here's what didn't happen. It is not I don't think it's a mechanical error at all. I think that they had some sort of either hijacking or hijacking turned terroristic event. Here's the circumstantial evidence we have to work with. It was a freighter cargo variant of the 737. It was a Pakistani crew on board, crew of 5. That's normal. And then when they took off, they started flying erratically, and they reported that they had navigational problems close to their crash site. That's ridiculous. When you have problems like that, you just simply turn off the autopilot, fly a heading. You don't fly erratically at all. Also, if you are hijacked and you're worried that they might know that you're putting in the hijack code into the transponder, you might say things that make no sense to the ground controllers. And what they said was, we're having navigational problems. And then the next thing they said was, no, we're having medical problems. But what really kind of gives it away...
Did they crash or they landed?
No, they crashed. They had a descent rate of 22,000 feet per minute, where the 737 likes to descend at around 3,000 feet per minute. So
you
descent
think the
rate
pilot
alone
survived?
That tells me nobody survived. Confident of that. I'm confident of that.
Do we know any more of what was on board or like anything about this plane, like why it would be targeted?
That'll tell you everything. You got to find out what the cargo was. And that doesn't mean that what was on the manifest was what was actually in the back of the airplane. Sure. Because sometimes people can come out of those little containers that are loaded onto those airplanes. And so the manifest shows 5 people, but did somebody also come out of those cargo containers and take matters into their own hands? But it looks like a terrorist event to me.
Judge Weinberg.
General, are you saying that
Go
they didn't come up with the bodies and it was a crash? How could that be?
Well, we know that they've got wreckage now. We don't know about body recovery. So that's where we sit. They've got wreckage.
Yeah, they said they found the wreckage scattered, but they found no evidence of the bodies at this point.
Right.
Is that strange?
No.
It might be there. If there's an explosion.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Next.
Yeah. How about Air Force One?
What happened? What were they looking for in Air Force One?
Okay,
what do you think?
There's 2 lines of thought here. One, they pulled Air Force One because of a tip or intelligence they got that maybe Air Force One, meaning the new beautiful one, had something on it that could have been potentially dangerous to the president and everybody on board. 2, they could have had a ground threat at the place where the bird was, or they could have had shoulder-launched missile people in the region knowing to go ahead and try to take a shot at that airplane. So the distraction would be, okay, president's not taking that airplane, he's taking another airplane, and you don't get to know which one. So it's one or the other.
The insinuation was also, when we talked yesterday, that possibly that the old airplane had more defensive mechanisms than the new one.
That absolutely could be, because the old airplane is far better equipped for combat countermeasures than the new one. But one of those, the White House right now is saying that we did this. There was nothing wrong with the new airplane. We did this because of a distraction, misdirection was needed for potential threat. So theory number 2 lines up with what the White House is saying.
I'm going to ask a layman's question because I'm not a pilot like John or you. But how could you have the new one not have the defensive measures that the old one had?
Maybe they rushed it through the system.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, that plus the engineering to embed those systems is quite extensive. And so you're really talking about a depot maintenance type of teardown. And I know we got that airplane back a lot faster than that. And it's still time to take flight lessons, Rita.
There is.
Okay, let's move on. Who's bombing Iran?
That's $1 million question. Well, I know we're bombing
At least
Iran,
$1 billion
that's for sure.
inflation.
Yeah, we're bombing Iran. They're getting another taste of the United States Navy and Air Force, combined air forces tonight on the coastlines. But there are reports that there's inland strikes that are close to the Bashir nuclear power plant that neither us or Israel are claiming that we didn't take. Now, a couple of things that it could be is did UAE or Saudi Arabia jump into the fight? Maybe. Is the revolution on, and are the revolutionaries starting to strike at things like that? Don't know why they would. They're going to need that power plant, and they understand what radiation risk is. Or the last possibility, and this is where I'm going, is the regime trying to create a false flag event by bombing their own nuclear power plant, creating a radiation risk, and then although the propaganda will flow that the United States did this to us. That's a distinct threat and possibility.
Understood.
Wow, big stuff. Keep us posted, Blaine.
Keep us posted, and maybe you never know. Maybe we'll talk in an hour. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow. We'll see.
I'm on it. I'll go faster next time.
Thank you.
You're great, Blaine. We love you. Thank you.
Anyone can sell electronics. At Electronics Expo, they do more than sell products. They design, install, and support complete technology solutions. From home theaters and whole home audio to lighting, shades, automation, networking, security cameras, and premium entertainment systems. For over 22 years, they've helped thousands of homeowners experience technology at its very best. See the difference for yourself. Visit their Wayne or Paramus stores in New Jersey or shop now at electronicsexpo.com.